there's no reason that in the years since Psychonauts 2 came out in 2021, there's no reason that in 5 years, all that we got out of Obsidian, or not Obsidian, Double Fine, was Keeper and Kill.
Not even
Keeper's not even a
Costume
bad
Quest
game.
3.
Not even a bad game. Yeah. Well, I'm not even like gonna be like,
Hmm.
where's Psychonauts 3? But like, where is something like kind of on that level? I understand you wanted to go to smaller games, but like, my God, that's all we got in 5 years? I don't know. Especially when like you made a big deal during the documentary being like, yeah, we're already at work on our next project, so we don't want it to be as long of a wait. I love Tim Schafer, but Tim Schafer is the kind of guy who like needs funding so that he can like fuck off and be weird for a while and come back with another weird idea, which is great. He's at his best when he's allowed to be weird.
Yeah.
But this isn't the same landscape it was in the mid 2000s when Majesco funded Psychonauts, and when, my God, who backed
Brutal Legend, EA.
EA backed oh my God, EA backed Brutal Legend. Like,
That
yeah,
tells you everything you need to know right
that
there.
tells you everything. But like, they were kickstarting games just like Obsidian and In Exile were, and they all had great success at first, and then the Kickstarter well dried up because everyone started doing a Kickstarter.
Hmm. Well,
So
they founded Fig, right? I mean, that was their whole thing.
yes, that they tried like multiple different funding rounds through different places for Psychonauts and just could not get the funding. Something like Costume Quest 3, I think you'd have a lot easier of a time funding.
Yeah.
Or, something like Killed or
Hmm.
Keeper, you would have a much easier time getting funding for. Psychonauts 3, yeah, you're probably going to need a partner. And it wouldn't shock me if a Psychonauts 3 does happen. Would not shock me at all. Xbox does a publishing deal, kind of like they're doing with Toys for Bob.
Hmm.
Yeah, again, like, I need to find another source saying it, but I do believe that Steven Totilo was saying in Game File that Microsoft is still going to invest in Double Fine. With it being independent now, they're going to invest in Double Fine and Compulsion.
Hmm.
And that's great. You want to do publishing deals? We've advocated for do more publishing deals rather than buying studios.
Yeah.
Especially if the result's just going to be layoffs, why not invest?
Hmm.
The downside to the downside to Death Studios is if they're going to invest in you, you have to actually like that has to become your priority, and you have to actually work. It can't be a situation like, as much as I love them, as IO Interactive, where, oh yeah, we're working on Project Fantasy, and then they end up having to do layoffs at the whole new studio because their funding got pulled because after like 5 years of rumors, there was no vertical slice or anything. It hadn't even been premiered to the public. Contraband is another one with Avalanche.
Hmm.
Like, look at that. Avalanche is damn near underwater now. So, I don't know. I say all that to say Fallout, remasters, New Vegas, or whatever Sawyer's game ends up being, Fallout 5. We basically have the next decade of Fallout games planned. Great. It should never have taken us this long. Can you let In Exile remaster Fallout 1 and 2 now? That would be awesome.
Yeah, I wonder.
That'd be awesome. You have Brian Fargo there, one of the guys behind the original Fallout. You got him there. You've got Fergus over at Obsidian. These guys can put together a remaster. Let's do it, guys. CRPGs have never been hotter.
True. That is
Well,
true.